So this is our second day of working with distributive property. So let's remind ourselves about the last lesson. That's 3x plus 21. Right? The distributive property says everything inside that grouping has to be multiplied. 5 times 2x is 10x. 5 times negative 1y is negative 5y plus 4. All right, 10x, x, y number. Negative 4 times 5x is negative 20x, right? That's multiplying variable terms. Negative 4 times negative 2, this is not distributive property, by the way. I don't know why I'm doing that. So, right, this is multiplying variable terms. And so negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. So negative 4 times 5x minus 2, what is that? So that's negative 20x. That's the easy part. Negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. So it'll be plus 8, right? Then plus, because it's negative 4 times negative 2, you get positive 8. Positives turn into plus, just like negatives turn into minus. And so this is negative 20x plus 8. And you can see in number 3 and 4, that was clues to what we're doing today. And so what we're going to be doing today, that number out there, a lot of the time is going to be negative. And distributing a negative is a little tricky at first, and we want to just make sure you can do that. So here, right, that would be negative 6x. That's not hard, but negative 2 times negative 8 is positive 16, so it's plus 16. So the notes are telling you why this happens, but negative 5 times x is clearly negative 5x. Now, negative 5 times, you could write it as plus negative 5 times 3, negative 15. This is what the notes are trying to tell you. But this negative 15 just becomes minus 15. So you can just skip right over that. We're always going to write it negative 5x minus 15. We're not going to write plus negative 15. So this is negative 12x. Negative 6 times negative 5 is positive 30, right? Yes, you could write it as minus negative 30, but why would you, right? Because you have to fix that. We think plus 30 is simpler, and we're right. So you just, negative 6 times negative 5 is positive 30, and it turns into plus 30. Negative 2 times negative 1xy is positive 2xy, right? That's that. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6, so this is plus 6. This is 2xy plus 6. Negative 4 times 9 is negative 36. Negative 4 times negative 2x plus 8x. Wrong order though. Let's put x, 8x, the plus 8x first and make it positive 8x. The negative 36 comes over here and becomes minus 36. Distributing a negative decimal, 5 times 0.3 is 1.5, so this is negative 1.5x. 0.3 times negative 8, two negatives make 8 positive, so it'll be plus, and 8 times 0.3 is 2.4, so it's negative 1.5x plus 2.4. Negative 1/5 times x is negative 1/5 x. Negative 1/5 times positive 30 is going to be negative something, right? It's going to be what? It's going to be negative 6, and so we're going to make that minus 6. Negative 2/7 times 7x, the 7 cancels with that 7, and you get negative 2x. Now, negative 2/7 times negative 35, two negatives make a positive, so it'll be plus. And it's 2/7 times 35, 7 cancels, that becomes a 5, and that's 2 times 5 is 10, so it's negative 2x plus 10. Negative 3/4 times 8y, so negative 3/4 times 8 is negative 6, so this is negative 6y. Negative 3/4 times 4, cancel the 4s, negative 3. Since it's negative 3, it'll be minus 3, negative 6y minus 3. Right. When you have a negative sign or a minus, really doesn't matter. You're going to be multiplying everything in here by negative 1. And we're going to see that. So to distribute there, I actually write the negative 1 in. So I remember what I have to multiply both things by negative 1. So almost everyone on the test will write negative 2x. The next part is the key part. This equals negative 2x minus 3. Negative 1 times 3 is negative 3, so it's negative 2x minus 3. So this is negative 1k, but you're not going to write negative 1k. You're just going to write negative k. Negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. So this is negative k minus 4. Negative 1 times 9 is negative 9. Negative 1 times 2x is negative 2x. That's in the wrong order. So you're going to put minus 2x and make it negative 2x. And the negative 9 is switching around. It's going to become minus 9. Right? You only multiply terms inside the parentheses. So negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Negative 5 times 2y is minus 10y plus 9. You just bring the plus 9 to the answer. Done. You're going to multiply by negative 1 here. Negative 1 times negative 2g is positive 2g. Negative 1 times h is negative 4h, so it's minus 4h. And you leave the minus 5. It doesn't get multiplied. If I want you to multiply that, I put the parentheses there, not there. Negative 4 times a is negative 4a. Negative 4 times 3b is negative 12b, so we're going to make that minus 12b. Negative 4 times negative 9, positive 36, plus c. All right, now this is not in alphabetical order yet because the number has to go in the end, so you got to fix that part, and so the correct answer is negative 4a minus 12b plus c plus 36. Let's practice. Negative 8 times x is negative 8x. Negative 8 times 4y is negative 32y, which becomes minus 32y. Negative 8 times 7, negative 56, which becomes minus 56. Negative 0.3 times 6, 6 times 0.3 is 1.8, so this is negative 1.8g. 4 times 0.3 is 1.2. Negative times negative is a positive. This becomes plus 1.2. You're going to distribute a negative 1 here, and so you get negative 4xy minus 2. Negative 1 times 2, negative 2. Again, you're going to distribute a negative 1 again. Negative 1 times 8 is 8. Negative 1 times x is negative x, so it becomes minus x. You do not multiply the 3y, but these are in the wrong order, right? This has to go first. So the minus x becomes negative x, and the positive 8 goes at the end, it becomes plus 8. Distributing a negative 3/4, so negative 3/4 times 8 cancel, and I get negative 6. So that's negative 6x. Negative 3/4 times 4 is negative 3, so you get minus 3y minus 9. You do not multiply numbers that are not in the parentheses. Good luck with the homework.